these are great for, for now I have going as barley. So two is canola. I just got done harvesting it. So right about now, I just got done plowing number 19 down. So right now I'm trying to fertilize it. What I'll do is I'll probably just plant a oilseed radish again. Get my seeder, which is right here, and I'll just run it back over here and start planting it, letting it go. I gotta make this delivery of, after I bale from property right here, there's a little pasture area right here, a little grass area, and right here I just got done harvesting this area. I made over 80, I made over $86,000 in just that field alone from baling it and turning it to silage. So before I had like a total of around 100,000. So that's what you can do if you can see how much I spent so far. So just go from there. Right now, that's what I have right now. My sheep. We got two little sheep. Good. Right now, I'm just starting to get up for the reason I'm doing my barley now is so I can get my straw harvested, make a stockpile of that, and then I'll do some grass. I'll get that grass going and just turn it over and dump it over there, so I can have that for my cattle. So I'll do that, and then I'll start saving for the little power mixer and start making my power food, and then I'll buy my cattle. So that way I'll always have a stock of supply of my straw and grass and hay. So the reason I'm doing this is because everyone out there in the PC world has, of course, they have their cheating mods that you have to, trailers that load up for you automatically. Yeah, I wish we had that as well, right? So, but we have to make do with what we got on a console game. So everyone forgets about us console users for Xbox and PS4. So what I do right now when I've loaded up this trailer, I've done it for 5 high on the sides and 3 up on the top of the deck. And the way I show it, if you look at my, if you ever need to see what it looks like, I can always upload that as well. So here's a 3. So I'll put these 3 on the deck, right there on the top. If you ever need to see what it looks like, I have it right. I have a nice little screenshot of it. I wonder if I have that. I think I have a previous one, so I usually have I posted it on Twitter. So if anyone needs to see it, I posted it there, and if not, I can always get it and post it out there on a YouTube. But I know I did that, so let me go and get some more. Maybe we'll get some more 5 bales, and I'll get ready and I'll start loading that trailer up right there. I like that trailer a lot. It's a little bit better than the previous versions that they give us. Of course, I'm using the typical low loader. This one here, I didn't like it because they have that deck up there with that little cover up there. And this flatbed low loader would have been nice if they would have had more straps on, but you have to find a way that you would load it correctly. You have to do 2 sideways, 1 horizontal, 2 sideways, 1 horizontal, 2 sideways, 1 horizontal, So that's the way you'll load this trailer up, and I'll show you here in just a minute. Usually you might get something that goes wrong when you're loading it. Like the other day I had bales up there and I had it all nice and perfect, and then they just plop right off, so I was like, what in the world's going on there? So anyways, this is what we'll do. what I'm gonna do now is I'll probably be one of the meanest people around there than farming land. I'm gonna use this guy's field here. I'm gonna drop these off here, bail them up, get them stacked at 5 high. 5 high is the max you can go right here in this area, because the power lines will be 6 and they'll clothesline those bales right on off. So just a neat little FYI there for you guys. If you're wondering what the height requirement is for that low bed, flatbed trailer, use 5 high. That's your max, because these electrical lines will clothesline right on off. Too bad you can't like load up all the silage bales and stick them in this building of how much whatever it is. That would be a great little welcome thing to do. So I'm sure someone will come up with that idea in the PC world for those guys, and we'll still be left out in the dark. Okay, I'm clear there. Good. I'm gonna leave my trailer here because I'm sure there's gonna be some unforeseen accident if I'm not careful. Of course, my weight, I have like over a 2,000 pound weight right now, because that's the highest you can get, and you really do need extra weight when you're almost lifting lift over, let's see here, 5, so 5 is almost doing what, almost 12,000 pounds of bales. So there's your little counterweight. So that's what I bought this one because it was at a cheap price on the sale. So I bought another 2,500 pound. Oh, I'm sorry, using 2,700 pound weight. So that's what I have right there so far. I'm gonna get this one thrown on my other tractor, on my one that I have down at my sheep ranch. I'll have that one running around as a counterweight when it's not doing other things. I found that this plow right here does a wonderful job of squaring off the edges of your when you're expanding your fields. So you can just get that one and make nice clean straight edges. You just drop it straight on down and plow it on out, and that's it. It does a wonderful job. So I'm going to try to get more of it. I'm going to try to get another setup of that real quick. I'll probably do, on my plow, I'll probably get like another one of these, and then I'll get a trailer and combine it, because I know you can buy this right here on the cultivator part. You can probably add it to this trailer right here. I don't know what the difference. The only difference is like 1 meter difference between this one and that one right there. So another additional, what, 3 feet or 36 inches. So anyways, that's probably another purchase later on down the road. So that way I have a cultivator. So I wonder if anyone out there is anticipating the new Big Bud tractor that's coming out soon, next month. I'm kind of wondering if our season pass holders are going to get that for free, or are we going to have to pay extra for it. I guess we're going to have to be paying up to the nose for it, because rumor is it like 15 bucks just for that Big Bud tractor and the accessories with it. But I don't know about some of these areas are small little areas. I don't doubt that you can use it or maybe field 19 and what that is the field that they have out here on this other side right here. They have a field 18, 17, 10, 5, 11, 12, probably 13. I know 8 and 7. It'd be kind of a waste to use a big butt on field number 1 and 2. It would be kind of hilarious. It'd be like overkill. So probably on the other maps, you know, I've noticed that some of these other property areas are small, like on Gold Nug on that what is it, Gold Klondike one. Anyways, that one the fields are awkward, and when you try joining them up, the AI of the helper is like totally mental. He doesn't know how to drive that tractor. He doesn't continue on, and he just stops. It's like it doesn't continue on. It's like, hey, I joined up the areas, fix it. So somebody needs to do a patch to correct that issue. Ooh, 4th and inches. So the big news this morning is that Aaron Hernandez committed suicide. So all you Patriots fans, I'm sure you're probably burning your jerseys or doing something about it. Rioting. Oh. I don't know what's going on this morning with my internet cable provider. I mean, you think with all that money that we have, they'd be able to have a stable connection with the internet. And I know White Sands isn't using that much bandwidth because they're on their own separate little I think they're all running fiber optics out there anyway, so okay, so come and strap this down and let's see. Okay, I think what I'll do now is I'll just my other tracker here. I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. I'm gonna redo this stack. I like how it just gets them like right next door and just like automatically loads it. Oh, that's wonderful. I don't want it like that. Okay, that was a big failure. for those that are listening or watching these videos, there's not that much. I'm not like some people like the Rad Brad or Diesel Design. So some of these little history on me is that I've been playing games since, gosh, I can remember since the early 80s. Remember the first console I ever played was on a ColecoVision. So if anyone ever wants to know what a ColecoVision is, you might want to visit your local Smithsonian or museum and ask if they have a ColecoVision. Of course, the Ataris. Who doesn't remember Ataris? Ataris is what started it all for all of us. Coleco was a big step back forward, and I think during that time, I remember that was early 80s. I remember a young genius was up in Albuquerque at that time starting his company called Microsoft. So FYI, there's some trivia for you. So I remember that. I remember those years really well. Right on that trailer here. And okay, that one's struck down. think I'll just zoom this down into that, just sell it real quick. Let me just give you this extra video. That was interesting. How the heck did it just throw that right off there? That was cool. Yesterday I did a video where I was loading up my bale for my sheep, you know, the wool, and it took my tractor did a freaking ninja move. It did a handstand, and it flipped in the air. The tractor itself, it was a Fendt. And I was like, what in the world just happened there? Perfect. Even it out. It'd be kind of interesting if they made this game a little bit more realistic. So like I said, if any of those modders are out there, you can buy a pond or develop a pond. That way you can put on your property and your cows would have free water. Okay, a free lake. I've never known a cow to actually have a trough unless it was like at a milking facility where there was like no water nearby. But most of the places I know, like out in the country, they all have what they call stock ponds. Some 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, depending on how big the property is, you have ponds. Now, like my dad's property, he has 2 ponds on it, so let's see here. I'll load this up on that trailer and I'll drive it to the next spot. I'll drive it over there to that little property over there and let's put that weight down and kill the engine, jump off. There's a tractor that I did a flip in the area yesterday. It was kind of bizarre. I don't know what in the world. It actually landed back on its wheels. It did like a handstand flip in. That was it. As you can see, my automation system is still working wonderful. I bought 2 of those big conveyors and dropped them off, and I leave that little trailer over there so I can just hook up once in a while. Like right now, I'm gonna hook it up and probably need to make some more grass here or hay and there. I like to keep a little pile right there going, so I don't know if this is on a major farm, it'd be attraction for snakes and mice, so you'd have a lot of snakes and mice right there in that area. Okay, it's a circle of life, right? Mice eat the grass, snakes eat the mice, and then you have the birds of prey that eat those snakes. I'm gonna set this guy up in my mower here. I'll stick it up in the back and then I'll just have mow that property right there. Yeah, I haven't washed my equipment yet. The whole time I wash it, it's really dirty and I really feel like it. Other than that, hey, it's gonna look like a farm tractor. I'll put a bale off the side. Oh, I need to load that one up here in just a second. I'm going to stack them up on that, and I'll bring the trailer over and I'll load it up. What I'll do first real quick is lower. I hate that stupid fence. Look at this farmer who has these steel pipe fence. Not cheap. Not cheap fences to install. Expensive as. I know in Oklahoma they use old oil field pipes that are used for drilling. So they made a fortune taking those things out because they're long enough, and they just use them to make the fences. Okay, so now I have him doing it by himself. Let's see if he does it correctly. He's probably have to do this all over again. So. Oh, that's smart. He raises the back deck up. What an idiot. This guy is a moron. That's where sometimes it's hard to find good help these days. Forward turn on. Okay, I don't even see any vegetation, but okay, we're mowing dirt. This is interesting. At least they gotta put at least some kind of vegetation here instead of weeds. Okay. Take it over to that area and load up some bales and we'll drop them off. And I don't know what the heck. It's gonna go straight and it goes, keeps on going. I think this guy's been drinking too much Jack Daniels in the morning. I think this guy has a burnt out reversal light on it, on his tractor, because it's just one, which is unusual because I would have thought that they would have had both of them going. Bet you no one's ever noticed that before. See, he only has one white light, but he has the other one over to the other side, but he has it, but it's not functioning. Okay, there's my second stack of 5. Pretty much trimmed this guy's crop here. I've been doing donuts in it, cutting across his field. It's like I'm not gonna have a harvest. I like the way these ramps hover ramps. Gotta go out wide and let that back end track in and okay, there we go. I'll move up here and I'll make my turn. Yes, I'm going to use your field to load up my... Oh look, my tractor actually moved. That was cool. Can imagine this thing looks more like a freight shaker. Yeah, it looks like a freight shaker. That'd be cool if this was a Peterbilt or a Kenworth. Pretty much a brand new Peterbilt would be nice. Too bad you can't strap down your equipment, like your tractors and I don't know what the heck just happened there. What in the world? Okay, that was interesting. What the world? How did that fall from the bottom of that? Cripes. Okay, let's keep it just loaded up and I'll try to get that top one, that bottom one up on top. I don't understand how that, I noticed that that's like the third time that's happened is you can get it dead center and it'll drop that bottom barrel. It's like it doesn't like 20,000 pounds. It'd be nice if they do these things in tons or pounds, that'd be great. Because who in the heck in the American farm uses liters? If he didn't last long in that county or in that state. I'm sure the welcome party had to show him the way out. Not that I condone it, but hey, some people shouldn't even be in certain areas. Yeah, just drop it right on the fork. Tilt it right. Careful. And it's still at an angle. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Let me see if I can lift this fifth one up. I wish they had a better arm on this tractor, like maybe an 80. Something that we can get a little bit more height on. like a bug in a rug. Okay, pick up on this. Okay, let's get fails on this one too. First, this thing had like a guide where you can, like on the backrest, usually they have like a guide to see if you're coming on dead center. Okay, try to carry our low to the ground. Not that low to the ground, but almost a little bit like that. Tilt it back. Trying to remember my early years as a forklift operator when I was looking at the Navy area here in New Mexico. I think the first time I used a forklift was using it on the Bobcat. I only had a license for a Bobcat use. They didn't say anything about a forklift attachment, so I had to improvise one day, and after that I was able to get my license for my forklift to up to a 15K forklift. So I had a 6, 10, and a 15K forklift license. So let's go here and strap this bale down. Okay, let's go on to the tractor on the trailer here. Let's load this bad boy up. Okay, so this is how we're going to load this bad boy up. Bring it up, lift the weight up, and drive up. Fourth in inches here. Too bad you can't be able to push the bales up forward without knocking them all down. That would have been great. Alright, look on this side. Back up a little bit. Come back at an angle. Okay, what the heck is going on there? Okay, look on this side. Okay, there we go. Okay, that was interesting. My tractor probably lost it. It's like it went through space and time here. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Bizarre. So like I said, I'm using the 2700. Lovely. Lovely, just lovely. How the heck did this thing fall apart? Okay. Okay, just by the weight alone like this, they would have slipped into place. You try to jiggle it into place then. And that's how you get it back in the spot. This other one I'll have to do a little trick with that one. Let's see if I can get the wind up here. Well, today's going to be another hot scorch of a day. Yesterday we hit 89.6, and today we're supposed to hit 90. That means chili season this year is going to be like it was last year, hot. It'd be cool if they had a nice little cash crop for chili, but then they'd have to say like made in New Mexico because they couldn't say anything else. It's funny. Let's grow chili. Oh, don't you dare fall off. So I gotta get this bale off here. You can spin around here. There we go. I got to come off. Let's see if I can get this piece up there. Let's figure get up on that trail without try to push that boost the stacker back a little bit. And, can't believe it's already taken almost an hour just to load up a stupid trailer. I'm gonna drop that down. Looks like there's no more room on the trailer here. Drive this over to this area. Dead stick, huh? I'm gonna drag this guy's crop and destroy it here. Too bad you can't get it as a discount. Knock out your own competition by being mean to them. I guess that'd be considered a hostile takeover. Hover ramps installed. You can almost tell by the weight of this, just the tractor's pull on it. Okay. All I'll do is I'll stop this here and I'll continue and make another one here, people. So let me go ahead and get this tractor over there, and I'll see you shortly here, and I'll get this area mowed real quick and get it rode out, and we'll go from there. Barely. So just so you know, there it is, 5 stacks. Because the 6th one would be clotheslined, and you'd have a big match. It'd be Pike versus Storm. So there's your little info there, people. That's how I know it's 5 stacks high. Not by trial and error, but just by putting 5 on there and then going, ooh, barely made it. I think I'll do ramps. Hover ramps deployed. Okay, it's interesting that we can put the little pads under there. Okay.